Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Ironman. Last video, we spent over 30 hours of pest control because we need to get 85 prayer as well as 91 fletching. So we also spent like 22 mil GP to get from like 78 to 91. And both of those two skills were requirements for the Desert Elite Diary. So we got those two tasks done. And once we get the Calpha Queen head, hopefully in the future, we can just quickly wrap up this diary. The death mechanics in Old School were just changed a couple days ago as I'm recording this. And I talked about it a little bit in the last video, but I actually made a whole separate video talking more in depth about not only the overall death mechanics, but how it specifically affects UIM. So I'll link that video in the description if you missed it and want to check it out. But the main thing that's going to be relevant in this video is the fact that God Wars is now safe for Ultimate Ironman. When you die in the God Wars boss room, all your items, whether you're UIM or regular count, they all appear outside the room. So no more stressing about trying to make it back twice in 1 hour, which wouldn't really matter if it was Zami or Bandos because those KCs are really fast. But for Arma and Sarah, if your internet DC'd and you're out for half an hour or something, that would definitely not be ideal. But what we're going to be doing this video is going back to Saradomin. Now, I was actually planning to go back there either way, all the death mechanics changes aside, but luckily the timing worked out very, very well, so all the more reason to go there. And the goal is going to be to finish the Saradomin Godsword, which I feel like only makes sense if we're going to be doing Slayer like forever on this account. We may as well get it now and not put it off any longer. You can see we have the hilt and Godsword shards 1 and 2. For my first blade, the Godsword shard 3 was the last one that I got at 1011 Saradomin KC. So I mean, theoretically, we could go that try again for another shard 3 or even more, but we'll see how it goes. That's just how RNG is. And we have quite a few changes now that we're going to be making. Now that we have Rigor, we have the Twisted Buckler, and a couple other things I'll be going over later on as well. That's why I've been saving these Diamond Bolts E for quite a while now, because I knew we'd be coming back to Sarah. So the only thing that we have to prep right now before we head back there is Super Restores. I'm gonna go collect some red spider's eggs, maybe a few hundred or something, and we'll start making some potions. We have over 1100 snapdragons right now, so that's plenty. So what I do right now is after each trip getting these red spider eggs, I always have to come to Relica, and what I've done in the past is either use the Waterbirth teleport and my POH to get here, or if I was going to be there for a while, I would set my house spawn to Relica and then run from there because that's probably a little bit faster. But now that we have the construction cape, another very niche use for it is that when I'm collecting red spider's eggs, I can just use the Relica house portal teleport on the construction cape and not have to worry about moving my POH. Unfortunately, we don't have the Fremnik Sea Boots 4 yet, but we will eventually. Alright, we've got like 350 to 400 red spider's eggs. That should be good. We're gonna start making the potions, and I was fishing sacred eels for a few hours too, so that's why I got some Zora scales there. We've got to buy back the Dragon Battle Axe to put these two things back in the stash unit, so that's gonna set us back 200k GP. That's like 160 games of pest control right there. Okay, here's all the potions made now. Let's see the XP that we gained from it. Don't mind all the gains I've made today. We got about 55k Herblore XP, getting close to level 91. And if we combine that with the amount of super restores we have already, that is almost 1500 doses. I guess I'll start grabbing the stuff out of here and we could set up for Sarah. Previously, when I was at Sarah, I had a completely full looting bag. Now we've got plenty of space, and I used to use 3 super restore pots and then 2 prayer pots each trip, but because we have the bag space now, I'm just gonna put the prayer pots in here and then just bring like, I guess 6 super restores now, because we'll be using Rigor, which drains more prayer, and we'll have a couple extra inventory slots open, I think, that we didn't have before. I had also been using the whip to get KC before, mainly because I didn't want to waste darts in the blowpipe, and also because we just had no bag space for it. But now we have a pretty reliable way of getting addy darts, which is by killing grotesque guardians, and we have the bag space for it, so I'll just be getting KC by using the blowpipe, and then we can put the whip in the looting bag. And blowpipe should be decently faster for getting KC as well over the whip. We got Varric skirt all charged up now. Oh yeah, I saw the primordial boots on from before. The boots that I use here are the Saradomin boots, and that's her Sarah item. Okay, here's the deal. So these are the 3 runes that I had in the rune pouch. The death runes will go in the looting bag because we don't need those. I'm going to drop the fire runes. Nature runes are going in there. I'm going to want to cast bones to peaches, which means we need water and earth runes. So I'll buy those 2 runes right now, but we should possibly get some mud runes, when we're killing spiritual mages for the Sarah Casey. But for now, we're not going to have any alks because I'm just going to fill up the rune pouch with those 3 runes, and I don't want to have to waste an inventory slot for fire runes. We don't have the Tome of Fire anymore, but I don't really care about the alks. Like, there's really nothing that we need GP for anymore on this account. We got all the skilling grinds out of the way. We don't need money for smithing or construction or fletching. We have the Edgeville respawn. We have the Portal Nexus mostly filled up, but for the most part, we are very good on money. So missing out on alking a few rune items from Ziliana isn't that big of a deal. These will tide us over for a little while. Here's the log for Sarah. All I want is another one of those Godsword Shard 3s. I guess we're actually going to end up having 7 restores for Sarah. I was thinking about it, and there's really not too many other places where I'd specifically need to have restores over prayer pots. It's just for places where I'd use brews, and Sarah seems like a very important place to use brews at. So here's what the inventory looked like before. You can see I used to have the Tome of Fire, used to have the Dust Staff, had the Whip, and now we have 2 extra slots in the inventory that we didn't have before. And instead of having to equip the Dust Staff to teleport out, now we just have the Construction Cape. We'd see the range attack went up from 145 to 173, but the range defense went down from 322 to 300. That's because the Crystal Shield has a lot of range defense. I also want to compare and do a before and after of the DPS at Sarah. This was our setup before, and we actually didn't even have 99 range. We started Sarah with like 80 something range, and by the time we finished, I think we were like 97 or 98, and we also didn't have Rigor. So this is assuming that we had 99 range with Eagle Eye and range pod up all the way, and the average time per kill would be about 158 seconds. That's what it was before. Now, if we switch this over to Rigor, and we use the new setup that we have now with the Twisted Buckler, this now puts us at an average of 124 seconds per kill. So that's pretty much like 1 dose of stamina, although the range pod doesn't last forever, but that's a nice improvement. Very, very nice improvement. We're also rank 8 right now for UIM Sarah KC, so maybe we'll get that up a little bit. I know there's no other items that I need to get from Sarah, but the reason why I'm choosing to do Sarah over any of the other God Wars bosses is because it's a lot more kills per hour. The only one I think I would possibly rather do would be Bandos, but as I'm sure a lot of you know, Bandos is always extremely packed, especially now with the pandemic. So many people are home from work. I was getting 2.5 kills per hour on average before. I imagine it'd probably be like 1 to 2 kills per hour now, so that would just make it completely unfun for me. Plus, I enjoy Sarah. It's been a long time since we've been here. Last time I was here, I was getting a little bit burnt because I was here so long, but it's been a while now. I'm excited to go back, and especially with the new death mechanics change, it's going to be so much less stressful now. I'm looking forward to it, and we got some high scores ranks to gain too, possibly. And Blowpipe is pretty full right now, 13.5k darts, all the scales that we could ever ask for we have in the looting bag, almost 300k. Things are looking good, man. Okay, well, it looks like we probably won't even need these water and earth runes because we've already gotten some me runes here, and that should hopefully last us through this trip at least. I guess after this trip, I'll just put some fire runes in the rune pouch. We got plenty of mud runes that first trip. We got 100 of them, so maybe that's a sign or something. But we're all ready to go in and fight Sarah for the first time in months. I'm excited to be using Rigor here now, and the Twisted Buckler too, of course. So with that said, let's head in. Dude, Rigor actually goes off here. That was like a 1 minute kill pretty much. Dude. Look at the time left on that stamina, dude. Another freaking 1 minute kill. Oh, this is so nice. Previously, I think my best kill trip was a 12 kill trip. And now this very first trip back is a 15 kill trip. And that's only because I ran out of stamina. Granted, I did get like 3 supply drops of the brews and restorers, but still, it does not change the fact that Rigor is freaking amazing. And because I got 15 kills with 16 doses, that means I pretty much always got 1 kill per dose of stamina, minus the first kill I got into the room here. That took me 2 doses, but that was a huge improvement over before. Because the trips last a lot longer here, I was going through a lot more mud runes because I was casting a lot more Bones to Peaches, and I'm not going to be able to keep up with the amount of mud runes that I get, because 100's a lot. I don't usually get that many. That would not be enough to last us, unfortunately, so I'll just go back to using the water and the earth runes. Alright, we got an elite casket from Sarah. Cool. Alright, first day back at Sarah wasn't too bad. No uniques, but we didn't get crashed, so that's always a good feeling. What we're gonna go do now though is AFK some sacred eel fishing while I eat and edit, and let's actually check out the high scores now. We moved up a rank today from rank 8 to rank 7 now for UIM Sarah Casey. Okay, we have that book done already. I have been fishing all night long. You can see we have a lot of scales here, but it's a brand new day, ready to go back to Sarah, and we could just use these scales actually to fill up these two and put the rest in the looting bag. Yeah, let's see some drops today, or any drop today. Rune Spear, bro, that could have been like 7 Godsword blades. Oh, and that clue. Okay, we just got a 14 kill trip without any supply drop, so I'm happy with that. I think I did the best that I possibly could. I do one tick prayer flick for pretty much the whole kill, or like as I'm running between the walls. I think previously the most kills I did without any supply drops was like 9 maybe 10. Alright, hard casket. Over here with the Twisted League vibes. Okay. Bruh. This dude just logged in. Okay. Bro, Rune Square Shield, that's like 17 guys. Yo, wrapping up this massive 16 kill trip with 1100 KC. See, I keep getting these supply drops and I run out of stamina, so maybe I'll start replacing like one brew or one restore with the stamina instead. Money bag's also getting full, so I'm gonna put 2.5 mil into Nightmare Zone. So that puts us at 15.2 mil GP cash stack right now. Alright, here's the new inventory setup for Sarah. Only 4 brews this time, but I feel like I'm getting pretty decent at managing inventory and food and prayer and stuff. And also with a Varric Skirt, that helps quite a bit with the range defense. I've considered switching over to Black D'hide Chaps, but I'm doing pretty alright so far. Rune Javelins, bro. Yo, first drop back. We have gotten at least one, if not a couple of those, but nice to see a drop at least. I've never tried flicking between the Ranger and Major at Sarah, and I was kind of just messing around because I noticed they happen to be off tick. There is an actual method you're supposed to do where you properly time it from the start of the kill, and then you can get them in the same tick cycle every time. Which clearly I'm just too small brained to understand counting the ticks to be able to actually do that method. Oh, here's another clip I just found to voice over at the start of the kill. Me trying to flick the minions as I run around the corner there and get set up for the kill. I mean, I think that was alright. This was a PB trip for me. Once again, a massive 17 kills. That extra stamina is really nice, and here's what the inventory looks like. So we still had a few doses of brew left, even though I only brought 4 brews. Okay, so that was our 4th Sarah Light. We've already used it, of course. And the alk value is 20k. Yeah, 20k. I don't care about the money that much on the main, so I'm just going to alk it. Dude, 18 kill trip. Honestly, these supply drops can really make or break it. Like you can see right now, I have so many prayer pods and restores left over. So I'm thinking maybe in the future I'll replace 1 or 2 of the restores that I bring in with stamina or range pod, or maybe both. We'll see. But yeah, anyways, point being, 18 kill trip feels freaking good, man. After another fun day of Sarah, I was looking at the high scores, and today we moved up 2 ranks. We're now rank 5 for UIM Sarah Casey. But I think I'll do one more trip before bed and then have another very fun day of Sarah tomorrow. Hey, that's not the right Godsword shard. It's a really good alk though, at least. Man, that green text there got me for a second. We just got a 15 kill trip with no supply drops. So that is a PB for me for a no supply drop trip, I guess. I don't know what it is with that shard 1, man. That's the 6th one now. I swear later down the road I'll get like a Zami hilt and try to finish the blade, and I'll have plenty of 2s and 3s, and I'll struggle to get Godsword shard 1. But that is just the way it crumbles cookie. Oh yeah, and this thing alks for 150k, which is pretty nice. Goodbye. So I got this magic tree and I planted it, and then from planting it we got a Hespori seed. And I haven't killed Hespori in I don't even know how long, because I pretty much always have items in there, but now we don't have items in there. Oh my god, no way. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, we beat it. Probably the most difficult boss for Ultimate Ironman. Undeniably, Hespori has been defeated. Oh yeah. I forgot how to farm too. I'm just a PVM Chad now. The green text from these magic seeds, dude. Twice this trip. The game's really playing with my feelings. Don't mind me, I'm kind of a prayer flicking master now, you could say. 18 kills, only used 2 prayer pots, game so easy, dude. I definitely didn't get any supply drops. I got 9 super restores from drops. I actually go through hella casts of Bones to Peaches. I've already gone through 1k of each of these runes almost. I'll have like 1 inventory slot available. I'll pick up 1 bone, turn it into a peach, pick pick up another one, turn that one into a peach, just because I'll be like too lazy to drop my potions. There's 1200 KC at Saradomin. Oh my god. Oh, no way. Dude, that's 1 out of 5k. Wait. Okay, we're gonna kill these guys and then share the pet. What? Yo, you know it'd be perfect right now? A Godsword share 3. Wow, so unlucky. Bro. 1210 KC Sarah pet. This is like the first real PVM pet I've had before. Dude, that's insane. That's probably like one of the coolest pets in my opinion. Yo, what's up, girl? How you doing? I need to build a bedroom in here or something. I'm trying. Stop mocking me. I'm doing my best. Oh man, dude, I can't believe this just happened. Yes, let's find the Godsword after being sure. Yes. Yes. Wait, does it just keep going? Okay, this game's really messing with my feelings now. Easily the coolest pet I've ever gotten, like from now on, at least once this video comes out, because I don't want to spoil it for people. But whenever I'm doing like any skilling or whatever, I'm always gonna have this pet on me. Like, this is so cool. We can share it for 500k, so even if we get hacked and someone dies with all the pets and whatnot, we'll still always be able to reclaim the pet Zilliana. Wait. It's called Zilliana Jr., but in the inventory it's called Pet Zilliana. Huh. I wouldn't have enough pets to know if that's normal or not. Oh my gosh, dude. I still can't believe it. Look at the collection log, by the way. Full collection log. If only we could get 2 of this one. We'll get it soon. Actually, it probably won't be soon because we just got the pet. I mean, that's not how RNG works, but especially because of this, I definitely don't expect to get it anytime soon. But I'd say this makes up going pretty dry for that original Godsword Shard 3, so it all worked out in the end. I'm going to keep the pet in my house, though, as I'm killing Sarah, because I don't want to have to pay an extra 1 mil, but yeah, hell yeah. These are all the pets that we have now. We got 5. I mean, 7, because these are good pets, too. Hey, there's Sarah Hilt number 2. It's a lot of money for the main. Yo, another Sarah Light as well. Same trip as the Hilt here. Alright, new PB trip. That was a 19 kill trip. I probably won't be beating that anytime soon. But we got the Hilts, we got the Light. By the way, just for reference, each trip at Sarah takes about 2 hours in total if you include getting KC, actually killing the boss, and then using up all the supplies afterwards. 2 hours. So maybe I'd say like 9 kills per hour overall, probably sounds about right. 8 or 9 kills, yeah. So that's the second Hilt in 1200 KC, which means we're about on the drop rate for Hilts. I'm gonna drop that over to the main though, and wait, let's just do a little price check here. This is a 34 mil worth, and then I'll just alch the Sarah Light just like I did before. Look at that beautiful pink text. Wow, look, we're twinning. Kind of. Okay, we can do 1 more trip, and then we have to start making more bolts again, which is kind of a tedious process, but I have to do it like once a week maybe if I'm just grinding out Sarah, so it's not terribly often. How dare this game suggest I should give my Sarah Light to someone else? Don't they know I'm an Ironman? I stand alone. Aw, dude, that's so sad when the first kill of the trip doesn't count because someone, I don't know, spected or hit or something, which is weird because Godward's bosses regen all their hit points when everyone leaves the room, but I guess there's some instances where that isn't the case or something. To say that today was a successful day is probably quite the understatement, but we're almost out of bolts now. We have under 200 left, so I'm gonna go fish for a little while, and then once I feel like it, I will go start making the bolts, which is a pretty long process. Spent a few hours doing my favorite content in the game and checking out the high scores now. We moved up a rank today, rank 4, but I'm all ready to go and start making some bolts. The method I do for making Diamond Bolts E is I just AFK with Proselyte at Aviancies and God Wars. It may not be the most efficient thing to do, but it is very AFK. I just make some broad bolts so I don't have to waste any of my Diamond Bolts to get more Diamond Bolts, and it's very chill. And the reason why I'm collecting these ran hours is because I don't want to waste my Super Restores because they're a little bit harder to come by than Prayer Pots. So I'm just going to quickly make a few prayer pots myself. And there's a whole process that involves buying chaos runes from the Wizards Guild, then selling the chaos runes for tackle, exchanging the tackle for diamonds and more wreck, and you can see where the whole thing goes from there, but I'll just see you back at the end. Okay, we're on the final stretch right here. It's taken about maybe 5 hours to get all this done. Cost over 1.2 mil, and I was too lazy to suicide, so I just did it all with like half an inventory. Wasn't too bad though. So I was thinking about where to end the video, And I think we'll just go for rank 3 this video, which is another, like, I guess, day or two of doing Sarah. And then we'll wrap it up there. If we don't get the Godsword chart 3, then I guess next video we will be on the road to rank 1. Thank frick we're done making all these bolts. You know, honestly, if we get the Godsword chart 3 next kill or even next trip, I wouldn't even be mad about making all these bolts just to drop them. Like, I'd just be happy to be done with the Godsword either way, but with these, we're set for a very long time. Your boy just got a 17 kill trip with no supply drops, or no prayer pot drops, I should say, and this is the inventory now. 17 kills, no prayer drops, that is something I will probably not be able to beat. Not with this setup, at least. I need to take a shower after that one. Alright, we've got this hard casket here from Sarah. Yo, we just got a virtual range level. I don't know if you saw that. That's level 101. Yo, okay, I know I keep saying, oh, there's no way I could ever beat that PB, but look at that, 80. That means 20 KC in one trip. And there was one kill where I had no stamina for it either, and 20 kills. Okay, I know for a fact I will not be beating that just because of like the way my inventory is set up and the amount of supplies that I bring. Like that is the number. That's the big one. The big 20. Okay, we got a hard casket here from Sacred Eels. Nice. Okay, we should have one more trip to go, and then we'll be rank 3 for Saradomin, and then we'll wrap up the video. And the first kill of the trip puts us at 1300 KC. Oh, it's the wrong Godsword chart again. It happens. Alright, there we go. Last kill for this trip and for the video as well. So once we log off, we will be gaining another rank. Okay, so we can log off here and then refresh the page, and moving up from rank 4 to rank 3. There's the collection log now. You know, I think I'll just put this in the looting bag just because we have space. I'll probably end up alching it next to my suicide anyways, but I'll just put it in there. I don't know, why not? Maybe that'll bring us RNG or something. Alright, so we did just over 300 kills at Sarah, and 300 is actually about the drop rate of any specific Godsword shard. But you know what? We got the pet, so anything else that happens doesn't even matter to me. Plus, what's the rush anyways? You know, I'm in no rush. I'm just having fun, enjoying the journey as always. I was tracking the range XP this video, and we gained almost 1.2 million range XP this video. But yeah, I think I mentioned before, the goal for next video is going to still be get the Godsword chart 3 to finish the SGS. But if we don't get it, then we'll probably just keep on going with Sarah until we get rank 1, and then keep on going from there. But with that being said, that's going to be it for today. So thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.